Yo, what's going on, my chimp daddies? It's SJB here, and we are playing the new map, Glacial Trail, on Chimps mode. Yep, we're going hard today, going big, and I know you guys like it like that, so let's talk about this map. We're going to talk about, first of all, how the map works, and then we're going to talk about our base strategy, or our sort of plan. We might have to adapt that plan as things go on, but hopefully we can get it going. So, first of all, you're going to notice the limited space everywhere. You know, there's really only room for maybe 4 or 5 land towers kind of next to the track. Kind of next to Sada here, we could probably fit one more, and then like a little bit above that. Our engineer over here, we can go for a couple spots over there, but in the top right corner over here, there's like some snow and everything. We could build stuff up there. We can build anywhere on the glaciers on the bottom. We can build some stuff kind of in the top left as well if we want to, but most of those areas kind of suck, especially for weird towers that we normally might use, like snipers or other long-range towers. They just don't work, except for mortars. Mortars work really, really well, because they could just shoot right over everything and just explode on everything, which is quite delicious, if you ask me. So, room is an issue. Just understand that. But there's also another issue with this map that we're about to see unfold, which is very upsetting, by the way. It's going to happen on round 15, and we're going to notice Sada is going to be like, oh, hey, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap. So the freezing aspect here is a new part of the game that I really enjoy. I really like this. I like this new thing that Ninja Kiwi is doing, where they're saying, you know what, not only are we going to make things difficult, we're going to make things difficult in a new and interesting and fun way, a new way to play the game. I feel like, you know, just making maps where they just are slightly altered in some way isn't always going to make things more difficult, but this whole new way of playing is going to affect how we're going to play and the different strategies that we have to do. And honestly, it's not just like a low-end build strategy kind of game. You might have to like write things down or remember specifically how to do things and all this stuff, so it gets really, really crazy really, really quickly. But any which way, let's talk about our base strategy here. We're going to do a Sada start. We're going to go for an engineer up to 1-0. Really quickly, we're going to go for a mortar, and then another mortar, and then a third mortar. So we've got a triple freaking mortar strategy going for us right now, which is not a joke, by the way. This is not me not trying to meme it out or something like that. I am going for a legit triple mortar strategy. And now, we already got 6 towers on the screen, a spike factory. So, this is tricky. This is very tricky. This map is weird, and memorizing all the things you're trying to do is just not easy to do. But one thing that I could say is that you can plan things accordingly by understanding how the freeze is going to work and when it's going to work on your towers. So let's talk about that while I'm kind of just coasting here for a little while. Probably going to go for mostly mortar upgrades for a little while. So probably some sort of bottom path mortar, and then some middle path mortars. And I'd like to get an artillery battery, but I don't think we're going to make that happen before around 40. So just want to throw that out there. So the basic way the freeze works is, if you look at the bottom left corner here of this Dart Monkey frozen in ice, it's going to happen every 10 rounds. But you might be confused, because when you build something, it doesn't freeze 10 rounds later. It actually freezes 9 rounds later, if you look at the numbers. And the reason why is because the round you're currently on counts. So if we build something, for example, on round 30, it's going to freeze on round 39. Alright, it's not going to freeze on around 40 like you might expect, which can be a little unfortunate, to be completely honest. Or at least a little bit difficult to understand exactly when things are going to freeze. So in my opinion, obviously making sure that not everything is freezing at the same time is usually good. If you have 10 towers, you could get every tower, 9 towers all the time shooting, and that's pretty sweet. But even more important than that, in my opinion, is thinking about which rounds you want that specific tower to be useful on. And the 5 rounds that I think you need to really focus on are 95, well, 6 rounds, 95 to 100. Those 6 rounds suck balls. And you know what they suck balls for? They suck so much balls that they're going to suck even more balls if you lose on any of those after you just built yourself up that hard. Oh my god, I'm getting way too many hards and bigs today. I'm so sorry. I'm really not trying. It's just happening, all right? We're playing on a cool map, dude. Like a literally cool frozen tundra of deathness here. We don't need to think about all those things. But any which way, the more important way to play, in my opinion, is think about what tower you're going to build, if you're going to get up to a 4th or 5th tier, and what rounds you want it to be good on. And then, just make sure you don't build it on a round that you're going to need it on those 9 rounds and beyond. So, if I was, for example, going to build a artillery battery, you know, one of the rounds that I would really want them to be good on me for, and I'd like to have it for 63. I think that's kind of important. I'd like to have them for around the beefy rounds, so 92, 94, 96, and 98. I'd like to have them for all of those, but I don't really care too much if they, like, exist on round 100. But a lot of my towers, I do care, and I do want them to exist on round 100, 99, and 98. Those are the most difficult rounds of the game. So whenever possible, try to build something on, like, maybe round 12 or 22 or 32 or so on is probably your best bet, because 9 rounds later, you're going to be on, you know, the 11s. And the 11s aren't that bad. You know, think about it. What is the most difficult 11 round? 51 is a bunch of camo balloons. Like, that kind of sucks, but it's not horrible. 61, I guess that's like a little bit difficult. 71, who even cares? Nobody even knows what comes out of around 71. 81, a lot of BFBs. But, make a lot of money, probably pull off something else. So you just got to think about how you're going to pull that all off. All right. We are currently doing pretty well here. We're around 45 right now, and I feel like my biggest issue at this point is just making sure I've got all types of balloon popping power going. And of course, getting Soda and getting a bottom path mortar is one of the easiest ways to make sure you've got almost every type of balloon popping power right from the get-go. But I'm still a little worried. You know, when Soda's, when my mortar's frozen, Soda can't pop all the camo balloons, dude. So I gotta get something else. And I decided, let's just make sure at least one artillery battery mortar is going to exist while I have my camo popping power village. And that's kind of all I really want to do. So anyways, we're moving up into the biggest balloon rounds in the game. Round 49 here is going to be pretty tricky normally, but I think with an artillery battery we should be good. One of the things that I tried to do is I tried to make sure I at least have both of my artillery batteries not frozen at the same time. I'd really, really, really like that not to be the case, because I like artillery batteries, bro. 2 artillery batteries is one of the easiest early game strategies in the game, if you ask me, especially on a map like this, where you've just got a really nice little baby circle that you gotta pop everything in. One thing I don't like is you can't really see what's going on in there. Like, are we really popping them? I mean, they don't go past, so we must be popping them. What's actually going on? Are we popping them easily? Are we popping them difficult? I don't know. Are we popping Moabs? Easily, actually. Woo! Double artillery battery is still delicious against Moabs here, and we can micro them. I know people don't like to micro, but at least we have the ability to micro. Slow things down, pop them back to the back circle. And then you got 2 really awesome artillery battery spots. All right, I think it's about that time, guys. We need to do something a little bit different, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, a little bit weirder. And positioning here probably will matter. So think about how you want to do this. But for me, I'm thinking I want to go for flagship carrier. All right, so we're going to build a flagship carrier kind of like right below Soda here. For now, I can afford a destroyer, but we will get an aircraft carrier soon, and eventually a flagship carrier. Or carrier flagship, or whatever. Whatever the frick that thing's called. And we kind of coast. So, one artillery battery can take down Moabs. Soda, though, honestly, doing really good. But I think I want her to pop Moabs now, so we're going to move her to strong instead of first. All right, and carrier flagship, or aircraft carrier is currently up. Delicious. As far as what cross path to go with, definitely bottom path in this situation. First of all, grape shot can't reach. You're technically below the horizon here, so you cannot see up here, but you got to be careful, because even if you get a flagship carrier, these icicles over here are still going to block your ability to see through them. So of course you can put a wizard there, or a super monkey with, or no, does a super monkey, I think super monkeys, that's a monkey knowledge thing. So yeah, I guess just wizards or something else that can see through walls, alchemists for whatever reason, or whatever. If you want to put that on top of your flagship carrier, that's fine. But if you're going to put something like, I don't know, like an ice tower, you want to make sure that they can see through that little wall thing there and not try to go over it. So anyways, artillery batteries, dude. Oh my god, these things are freaking delicious. Check this out. I mean, I'm not microing it, like, almost at all. We're just winning. Just as easy as it is. But we do have a tough round coming up, round 63. We kind of course, expect to have to... Oh, look at this. A few balloons getting through the back there. An Engineer Spike Factory combo is dealing with it. Oh, it's almost too perfect. But I'm also... I think there's 2 reinforced Moabs coming out here soon. Oh, yeah, look at this. Reinforced Moabs. We gotta do something about this. I think... Might just have to micro. Let's see. I don't know. Like, do I want to waste my abilities before round 63, or can we just pop them? Actually, look at that, dude. 1 artillery battery. This is 1 artillery battery. Taking down reinforced mobs with some help, obviously. That's delicious. We didn't even have my aircraft carrier working there. That's insane. All right, 63 with artillery battery. Looking okay. Yes. Okay, if you can take down the first rush, you could probably take down all 3. And I definitely have 2 abilities that I could use here. I'm impressed. I honestly am impressed. Again, I know that this requires doing things. Nobody really likes not doing things, but or likes doing things instead of just letting the game win itself. But for the amount of work that we've been doing, it doesn't feel aggressive or horrible or anything like that. Though 3 micros and or technically 6 micros in 1 round definitely does not feel good. All right, I think at this point, saving up for a flagship here is probably our goal. Got what, like 10 grand left, like 9 grand left, and I think we can make it happen. I hope that we can make it happen. I don't currently have a village with camo detection, but luckily for us, 65 doesn't have any camo balloons coming out, so that's not a big deal. And I think I could just artillery battery right through the BFBs here. Flagship. Keep calling flagship. Aircraft carrier. Not. Oh my god, artillery battery! Look at that! Like, how do you say that that is not, like, the most amazing thing ever? That's just, it's really, really good. Alright, keep on going. Keep on going. Alright, we've got 21,000, just a few $1,000s more for flagship carrier, but I feel like we might have flagship carrier end up getting frozen, like, right when we want to buy it, which is kind of sad. Here we go, round 68. Oh, balloons getting to the back. 69, baby. Right. Oh, I was about to buy it. Oh, then it gets frozen. Dang. That's okay. Again, we did it right, though. We built it on the right round, so I am not afraid, I guess, long term. It's only going to think about a lot of our towers here. They're only going to freeze 2, 3 more times. That's kind of cool to think about, I guess. Uh-oh, 72 is actually a little tricky here. We're going to have to artillery battery micro this out a little bit, which is a little unexpected, but you know what? Not a big deal. Use a couple abilities there, and carrier flagship is up! Now, another cool thing about carrier flagship is we know this guy is going to be good for the next 10 rounds, right? He just, or 9 rounds, he just got frozen, so I think, honestly, this tower in itself could carry. Now it's time. Now we're going to go for a tower here that is, believe it or not, immune to being frozen. Where do I put it, though? I think up here is probably better. We're going to be going for ice towers. Ice towers can't be frozen, which is kind of cool. There's no round where you get frozen with ice towers, and I probably should go for a double dose of ice towers here, but I think just 1 is probably cool enough for us. Cool enough, get it, get it. And we're going to go for Icicle Impale. This is a weird tower. It's super powerful against Moebs, but it's kind of bad against the bad balloon. Just, you know, not very awesome to have happen. Plus, it's really expensive, and we're talking $32,000 for a tower that mostly does support. It does do damage, don't get me wrong, but it mostly does support. It's just slowing things down and allowing my other towers to pop those balloons fairly easily. So that's a lot of money invested in this guy, especially when it does no bad pop power and still can kind of lose to big chunks of balloons. One thing you do want to do is make sure you put them on strong, though. That'll allow them to specifically hit the big balloons that you want to hit instead of randomly hitting a bunch of ceramics and not slowing down the proper balloons here. And with the artillery batteries, I'm hoping they're going to still be able to hit a low. Whoa. All right, that was a little scary there, but it looks like I don't even know if I actually needed that ability. You know, carrier flagship still taking care of things, but little sketch, I guess. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of sketchiness here and there. But I got to save up for this ice tower. We're $22,000 away at this point. I really want to buy more. Okay, I just used the ability. I freaked out a little bit, but we're good. We're good. I really wanted to go for that bottom path spike factory, but again, I just feel like I don't know if he was a waste. He kind of feels like a little bit of a waste, but I feel like he saved the day sometimes. And even though he's taking up a lot of space that I could put another random tower that would be probably about as good, I'm not upset that I built him. You know, I feel like he's definitely saved the day a couple times, especially in the early game. So maybe we wasted $1,000. Maybe we saved ourselves hours of time of replaying over and over again, trying to figure out how the heck we're going to beat stupid rounds. Spike Factory can just do it by himself. All right, we're going to free play now. Free-ish play. 81. How are we going to do here? We've got 2 artillery batteries. That feels good. But we lost our flagship carrier. Uh-oh. All right, we got to play this slow right now. We got to mic with the crap out of it. I honestly don't know if this is going to be enough. All right, so we used our artillery battery blast. Probably way too early. Uh-oh. Wait it out. We're going to move it to the back. I do have Sawdall's ability here, but I don't want to waste it early. And we beat round 81, but oh my god, at round 82. So unfortunately, again, carrier flagship is gone for the first few free play rounds. I got to think about this. Do I... What do I build? What do I... Engineer? Do I just try to do it? I'm currently running a black Chimps medal, and this could be the loss of that black Chimps medal. I'm going to go for an overdrive. Let's see if we can pop the Moabs a little bit better with just a random overdrive. And we'll have to pop the balloons with a... oh, crap. That was probably premature. Oh, no. Okay, we're still surviving. Oh, I only have 1 artillery battery right now. And he currently does not have his ability ready to go. I've got Sawdall's ability that I could use at any point here if I'm ready for it. I use it to try to save the day here at the very back. We're still alive for a few more seconds. Oh, crap. Oh, we got reinforced BFBs coming in. Oh, crap. Look at these balloons. Oh, they're at the very back. Okay. That's not going to work. We got to try for a Sentry Expert. And see if this can stall the balloons for just a little bit longer. Keep us in the gear. No. All right, a little bit upsetting, but it is what it is. We lost our black Chimps medal. Stupid mistake. What is going on? My carrier flagship is currently attacking, so I think that is a possible glitch with the map. When you exit and come back, certain towers are going to attack here that are frozen. I mean, my mortars aren't attacking, but carrier flagship is. And that's going to mean 82 is going to be just a breeze. I still bought the engineer, but it was not necessary. Not necessary at all. Oh, yeah, look at that. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a good way to cheat through the game. I mean, you could lose... I mean, if you're just looking for a red Chimps medal, it's monkey money, bro. Just use carrier flagship. Seems to be a way to cheat the system a little bit. Yeah. All right, we're almost up to Icicle Impale money. That's going to change the game for us a lot. First of all, again, does not freeze. We don't have to think about when we build him. We just throw him down here. Make sure he's on strong. And this is just going to be a deliciously epic combo. Don't forget that Sawda gets those slight bonuses from hitting stalled balloons when she's alive. When she's not frozen. All right, we got Zermagirds coming out right now. And they are easy. Oh my gosh, that feels good. And we got a lot working for us right now, but that just felt good to be able to sell my gods that easily. Okay. Icicle Impale still doing a boss job. No regrets on that purchase. But now we gotta wonder, what are we gonna do with the rest of our money? Like, this was kind of where I sort of planned to. I was like, I want Carrier Flagship, I want Icicle Impale. That's a good combo, it's a cool combo. But, you know, also just get mortars going to, like, make it all happen. But after that, I don't know. I mean, I'd really like to go for a bottom path Spike Factory. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. I just don't know if it's gonna work. You know, it's a lot of money, first of all. But the cool thing about it is that the spikes will last, like, through a round. But you need build-up. You need time. So if I, like, get this guy too late, there's no point of even building it, man. At least in my opinion. All right, DDTs, how are we going to do? How are we going to do? Everybody is currently non-frozen. That's good. This is the bad round. We want everything to be not frozen in the bad round. We lost Flagship Carrier for 91. Kind of makes sense. Icicle Impale still doing a pretty good job here. We're probably going to have to use Artillery Battery Blasts. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're sneaking to the back. We use one Artillery Battery Blast. That's more than enough to get right through them balloons. And we slowly kill the random crap over there. All right, we got 22 grand at this point. Still kind of unsure of what I want to build. I already lost Black Chimps Medal, though, so as long as I am not afraid of actually losing, and I have quick reflexes, I can just exit out and do whatever I want. All right, Zermagirds coming out. Oh, Blues get to the very back. We got to use Sawdall's ability here just to survive. I only have one Artillery Battery right now. This is actually kind of scary. We're going to use our Artillery Battery Blast. That should be an... Oh, gosh, they're getting to the very, very back. Oh, this is scary. I've got Sawdall's abilities, though. and surprisingly, Icicle Impale near the end there just takes down all the ceramics. So you couldn't really see it happening, but it stunned them all, and Sada just kind of cleaned them all up. Okay. I still don't know what I want to build with my money. I'm really unsure of it. I know that when I played on hard and when I played on Poppable, one tower that I really enjoyed was a Robo-Monkey or a Dark Knight on the top part, the top left corner of the map here. I don't feel like I got enough money to make that all happen good. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure that without Monkey Knowledge, we cannot see through walls. So that was like a wrong testing choice kind of situation. I could do a Wizard. I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, 94 though. Big balloon round. With double artillery batteries, though, we were blowing right through these things. Kind of. We're still getting... Oh, we are getting to the back. Not too bad. Okay. Round 95 should be easy. I don't see how Icicle Impale could possibly fail. But we don't have Sada, which is kind of sad. You had to put her down at the beginning of the game here. The question is, what else do I want to build? Ooh. Ooh, I think I got an idea. You guys know what it is? Moab Limb! I can first of all, I can afford it. Second of all, really good against the bad balloon. Third of all, pretty good against a lot of the Moab class balloons, which I know I already have Icicle Impale going for me, but Icicle Impale and Moab Limb are still a really good combo against the Moabs as long as you have enough balloon pop power in the back, which I'm not saying that I have that, but so far it has not been a major issue. That's all I'm going to say. It has not been a major issue for me. Ceramics have generally not just snuck through the back of the defense or anything like that. Flagship Carrier cleans up a lot of ceramics, and Artillery Batteries cleans up a lot of ceramics. Alright, we're going to use our Artillery Battery ability here again, and we can use Moab Limb whenever we feel like it, if we need it. I mean, it's against Oh My God, it's probably the best bet. So let's just keep spamming it. But one thing we don't want to do is we don't want to pop Oh My Gods too quickly. If we do that, we can end up having too many balloons on the screen, and we just end up losing. But Moab Eliminator can actually slice through Oh My Gods and kill them into nothingness. I think into nothingness, if we use the ability at the right time. Though that's really difficult to do. So, I'm still worried about one round. The bad balloon. I feel like all of my defense is in the front right now, which is not good against the bad balloon at all. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a first strike in the bottom right corner here. I'm going to use my ability on round 98. We're going to just keep spamming all of our abilities here. Artillery Battery Blast, probably a little bit early. I am down on artillery battery as well, which kind of sucks. Let's keep over-limbing. Got assault abilities, we're going to have to use one of them. We try to save the second ability as long as I possibly can. I'd really like to have it for 99 if necessary. They're getting to the back here. Alright, we're just going to use Sada's ability. Throw it down. And it looks like, yes, the ceramics do get taken down. Round 98 with one artillery battery has been destroyed. I'm honestly not afraid of round 99. I think with Icicle Impale and Flagship Carrier working for us, we should be good. Yes, it's slow but amazing, and we take it down. And now we got one round left to go, my friends, and look at this timing. We got Mobile Eliminator ready to go. We got First Strike ready to go. We use both of those abilities right away. Mobile Limb is just going to cut right through these things. DDTs might be a little tricky here, though. We got some abilities if we need it. Flagship Carrier in the back, going to take down the DDTs. We just got two Zoma Gods to deal with here. Looks pretty good with a sword charge left over, and I think we're going to have this. I think we're going to do it. All right, just a few mobs left over, and we use Sada's sword charge to clean them all up. Get a crappy insta-monkey, but I'll take it. All right, we did it, guys. We did it. So unfortunately, not black today. Not black, just red. But you know what? We can maybe pull this off hopefully soon. I think if I just adjust my engineer play, maybe, or maybe when I build my mortar here, I don't know. Or even just adjusting one round of my carrier flagship, we should be able to pull this off. But either which way, I'm happy with what we have. Oh, Sada didn't reach level 20 either. We probably could have bought her level 20 ability, and that could have helped us against the bad as well. But it looks like we're probably not going to make it much further. I mean, this kind of makes sense. These are tough rounds on a tough map. It is what it is. Ooh, carrier flagship, highest pop count. All right, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a super duper delicious day.